When it's time to fund America, the government shuts down. But when it's time to send money to foreign countries, they open up the vaults. How does that make sense, America? It's crazy because this Ukrainian war been going on for almost 5 or 6 years. And America been supplying them with billions of dollars in military equipment. At the same time, Israel is bombing Pakistan, and America is getting involved in that as well. Matter of fact, so much so that America went and dropped bunker bombs on Iran for Israel. But in America right now, in North Carolina, you still got people up in the mountains that were hit by Hurricane Helene almost 2 years ago now, and they still trying to rebuild. You mean to tell me all these billions of dollars that we have, that we send to other countries, taxpayers' money, by the way, America can't find some way to fund the government so these government workers that are laid off can get back to work, make money, and support their families? Because guess what? I pay mortgage. I pay car insurance. I pay just about every bill that anybody would pay if you're an American citizen. And at the same time, guess what? Mortgage ain't waiting on you. You can't go to a mortgage company with an IOU and say, look, I'll pay you when I get the money. These people that are furloughed and working for free, they are really facing losing their homes, losing their vehicles, pretty much losing everything that they have. While the Democratic Party and the Republican Party still getting paid. And people have to realize it's 3 branches of government. You got the legislative branch, which is Congress. They make the laws. They control all the money. You have the executive branch, which is the president, and all the little federal agencies that fall under him, which his hands is tied, because if you can't get his party, the Republican Party or the Democrats, to agree on anything, he can't make nothing happen. And then you got the judicial branch that makes sure both parties follow the Constitution. Well, we all know that they are trying their best to find a way that's constitutional to keep this government shut down. Meanwhile, funding genocide and funding ongoing wars in other countries that have nothing to do with America. America, I ask you this one question, and I ask it for everybody that's out here struggling, everybody that's out here trying to figure out what their next move gonna be. How did America get in this situation? You know, a republic that has turned into what we all feared, being run by a monarchy. It's as if a king is in charge. Don't feed the peasants, let them starve. That type, you know. Y'all seen the old movies, man, where the kings is in control and the peasants, they live down in the valley. They still have to pay taxes. If they don't, the sheriff come by and lock them up. Y'all know how it go in those old films. But at the same time, it seemed like that's what the United States is starting to turn into. Power grabs, and in the meantime, people suffer. When you go to them ballot boxes, man, you know, your Congress people that y'all put in these seats, they ain't never for y'all. Haven't y'all figured this out by now? Come on, America, wake up. This is decoded America. I'm decoding everything that I see and I've seen in the last 20 something years. And let me tell you, every time y'all vote somebody in, they make y'all all these promises. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to make sure education is there. They got all the good talking points. But guess what? When they get in these powerful positions to rule over you, they don't do no type of kickdowns or kickbacks. All these promises they going to make to change this and change that, they'll never do it. But yet and still, the media will spin the narrative that it's Republican versus Democrat. Let me tell y'all something. The eagle is the national symbol for America. And guess what? Eagle got two wings. So with that being said, the Democrats is on one wing of the bird. The Republicans is on the other. But guess what? It's the same bird. It's the same bird, man. And people getting played into thinking they votes, and when they come out and choose these people to represent them, that these promises that they tell the people they gonna do it when they get in Washington, and it becomes the total opposite. Because two birds, one bird, one wing on the right, one wing on the left. Guess what? When that bird take flight, he takes flight with both wings. So as the American people continue to get played, you have to ask yourself, were you prepared for what's going on in America right now? Did you see it coming? And if you did, why is it that so many other Americans can't see it? You know, America is a dying country, man. At this point, I don't think there's no helping it at all. You know, the narrative has always been put the poor whites against the poor blacks, and we'll make them think that the poor blacks are the problem or the poor whites are the problem. When in actuality, the problem is the government. It's not us at all. And you're starting to see it more that Trump is in office now. It's more Caucasian people starting to wake up and say, hey, we been played. Y'all been getting played. Us as black people, we've been sitting back, not saying anything. We don't attend the riots or the what you call the protests. We don't get involved in that stuff no more, because we are what we call immune to it. We numb to it. We done seen it so many times. We know what's coming. And America, it ain't nothing good. I hate to see the situation for a lot of people, man. It's got to be sad that you got to go to work furloughed and can't get paid, in hopes that you probably would get some back pay. But back pay don't pay the rent. Back pay don't pay the mortgage. Back pay don't pay your car insurance or your car note if you have one. So prepare for the worst, because it ain't gonna get no better. This is Decoded America TV. Hopefully you can reach somebody and teach somebody. I'm out. Peace.